Konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist. Today I'm very excited to showcase to you the Southern Highlands Master Planned community, and this is very exciting and important to me because this is where I have been living for the last 12 years. Let's see what it's like to live in Southern Highlands.
You guys ready for this?
Southern Highlands Master Planned community has roughly 8,000 homes. There are nearly 27 gated sub-communities. Southern Highlands Master Planned community has weekly community events like the Sunday Farmers Market. They also host other community events like the Memorial Day festivals, 4th of July festivals, and Fall Festival that brings the communities together. Here are the market stats for Southern Highlands. Starting with sold single-family homes units, in 2019, there were a total of 524. Median price was $375,000. In 2020, there were a total of 614 units sold. Median price was $402,000, which was up compared to 2019 by 7.2%. And this year in Q1, total units sold is 150. Median price is $432,450, and percent difference from 2020 is up by 7.57%. There are currently 48 active listings in Southern Highlands, where the lowest price point is $330,000, highest price point is $12 million, and the median price is $1.27 million. And I'll be talking about this further, but we have a lot of multi-million luxury custom homes that are being built here in Southern Highlands. In the rental market, we only have 13 active listings, median price of $2,395, where the low is at $1,600 per month and high at $15,000 a month. All right, everybody, so I want to introduce my friend Sean Uyehara from Loan Depot. He's here with me today on the tour, and we're actually going to start from the southernmost point of Southern Highlands. So we're here in front of the first sub-community called the Cove, and this is the most southernmost point in the Southern Highlands community, and there's roughly about 200 homes. We'll drive by right now, and the builders that you see here in the Cove community are Woodside Homes and Pote Homes. And then right across from the entrance here, you can see the new luxury apartments called the Tuscan Highlands. It also has a brand new restaurant and bar called Becca's. Have you been here yet before?
I have not been here yet, so I'm excited for you to take us on this tour today.
Wonderful. And just some stats about the Tuscan Highlands. There's about 304 units total, and it really offers a luxury resort-like amenities that includes a clubhouse, pool, spa, volleyball. They have a one-of-a-kind esports gaming arena.
Oh, wow.
So for all of you that loves video games and obviously the different arcade games, they have one for you right here. They also really focuses on the fitness and the wellness of their residents. So they have group fitness classes, yoga, Pilates, really nice state-of-the-art fitness center. And they also have social events that are catered. They have like wine and cheese networking events for the residents. I've also heard that a lot of the Raiders players live here because we're just down the street from the practice facility.
Awesome. Do you have an idea of what the rents are in the area?
Thanks for asking. So the one bedroom and the studio floor plan starts at roughly $1,450 and up, and then the two bedroom starts at $2,000 and up.
Okay.
And based on the location, because I've actually toured the Tuscan Highlands apartment when it first opened, for my clients and also for my friends that live here, there's some really nice prime location facing the pool, for example,
Gotcha.
Sean, and that's obviously $2,500, close to the $2,000 range. So again, this is luxury apartment to its finest.
Is there anything larger than a two-bedroom, or is two-bedroom the largest?
Two bedrooms the largest. So we're right now inside the Red Rock Country Club in the Masters community. I have a goodie bag for my girlfriend Marissa Hawkins, owner of 7 Massage Envies here in Las Vegas. we've done a lot of interviews and collaborations together. So I just wanted to drop by and give this to her and let her know, how thankful I am of her. Hi, Marissa. Hi.
What are you doing?
So we're actually doing a lifestyle video today of Southern Highlands. And, I had to drop by and give this to you. It's a little goodie bag. Thank you for all your, time with the interviews and the collaboration.
I'm really shocked today because Kaori didn't need to do this, but I am so honored that she's actually getting me a gift. It's not my birthday, but I do love gifts. So, but everything I do it because of God. He's working through me We've all been through so much. Yeah. And I told you, isn't it time to feel good again? Yes. I think it's time to focus on the good because the good will get better. And there's nothing more satisfying than to know that I'm not in this journey alone and that good people like yourself, people at Mama Bird, Orange Theory, Las Vegas Hilton, Reflection Bay, my team at Massage Envy, all the owner groups and teams there, to do this locally, it just shows how our city of Las Vegas is so big and why we're so strong and how we come together in times when, people like our Las Vegas healthcare heroes are exhausted, are feeling like they're not getting recognized anymore. And, they selflessly gave of themselves, not just in 2020, but every day that they go in through those doors in the hospitals to take care of our community. So, who knew that Mother's Day was going to be such a busy month, not knowing that it was going to be Nurses Week, Hospital Week, also Mental Health Awareness Week. Who knew all of that was going to happen? But I just know that, timing is of the essence, and there's not a better way than to just get out of the misery that we were in and really come together with love and humanity. And really, this is showing our unification. Yes. And I'm really honored. We're all practicing love, not hate. And so it's a great honor to work with you. You're my girlfriend. Yeah. I see you in your industry doing all these great things. And it's just amazing that we can come together and use our resources, our businesses and what we can do. But better yet, to show our daughters and the younger generation and all other businesses how we can do this together and how we can unite and do this more often. And, there's always a need to give back. Yes. And I think there's great causes out there, and a lot of the 501c3 organizations, nonprofit, have absolutely, taken a loss. Last year they took a big hit, and there's so many great causes that we all can get involved in. And this is just one of many initiatives that we want to keep doing and showing how it's done. And it's no easy task, I will tell you that. But life is a team effort, and no one gets far alone. You inspire me every day. Your generosity and commitment to our community is exceptional. Thank you for always thinking of me, including me. It means so much. I cherish our friendship and look forward to many more memories together. You're going to make me cry. Oh my God.
Of course. Thank you. You're such a great community leader, Marissa. You inspire all the, women in the industry, and we're obviously role models for a lot of them. So keep doing what you're doing and giving back to the healthcare heroes, for Mother's Day. It's a great initiative, and
I get it from my mama. My mom was in the nursing industry, and nothing rewards me to know that I'm giving back to something that I know so much about. Yes. Because my mom worked 2 jobs to put my sisters and I through school, and nursing field, man, what a rewarding field to know that you're caring for other people. So this was very, very sweet of you. I love you. Thank you.
No tears.
Oh my God, I know, literally, I just put makeup on.
So this is from, our other girlfriend, Natalia Harris, who owns Glam Parlor. We'll be going there later for the market.
Hello. Yes, beautiful. Who doesn't need lashes? Because we Asian girls don't come natural with that. Some of us don't. So thank God for lashes, right? Yes. All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, yes.
Of course.
I love Beyonce and Queen Bee. I mean, I obviously could not compare to her in her stature, but we all try our best, don't we? And thank you so much. Yeah. This is so cute.
Yeah.
I love presents. Okay.
Who doesn't?
I know. My goodness. This is so on the spot. Ooh, candles.
Yeah. So my daughter Abigail picked that. She loves candles, and she's like, this is the perfect one. So.
And Abby, she's so smart. My goodness. Is that the one who did the 50 states?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I
So
love
just
love
recently,
that.
my daughter had a test about 50 states. In their capitals, you have to memorize them and identify them on the map, and she got 100%.
I was so impressed. Abigail, thank you so much for my delicious, smelly good candle. I appreciate you. I know you're going to do great things when you get older, and hopefully you can use your mama as an example because she is the ultimate boss babe herself. She doesn't give herself enough recognition, but I think I'm going to put her on the spot. You know, to do these videos is no easy task, okay? Because I've done 7 of them, and I'm like, I'm exhausted. This is not even my job in marketing, okay? But
So one last question. How's it like living here? You've lived here for a while now. Talk to
Yes.
us about Southern Highlands.
So I've been in Southern Highlands. I moved directly from Seattle, Washington back in 2001. So I've been in this neighborhood for about 20 years now, and I absolutely love it. I know all my neighbors. They're all so friendly. I even went with one of my neighbors to Greece, as you know, with Candy.
Yeah.
And we built a great relationship. And it's just a nice neighborhood. You don't even have to leave out of here because if you belong to a membership, you can have, food, and they have a tennis court. And I love to play tennis because I played tennis in high school. And honestly, it's the best thing. I met you through here. I mean, we have so many girlfriends here, and it's really an awesome community to live in.
Great.
And I love the unity that we have here. And
Awesome.
the community is great and so many amenities.
Yes.
I mean, we're like 5 minutes from the strip. 10 minutes from the
10
strip.
minutes,
Yeah. About 10 minutes from the strip, about 15 minutes from the airport. If access to California, I mean, literally, I do go there.
We're the closest.
Now that my
community.
daughter is going to be going to college in California, it's
Awesome.
a hop, skip, and a jump away, only 3-hour drive and like an hour or less on the flight. I honestly think it's amazing to be able to live in Southern Highlands and have access to everything within just a few minutes drive.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Marissa,
You're
for today.
welcome.
All right. We'll continue our tour. So in the Southern Highlands Country Club, there are roughly 590 homes. There's also sub-communities within the country club. And here we have one of the nation's top private golf course. Some of the amenities included here are 24-hour guard gate, 24/7 security service, clubhouse, spa, tennis, pool, and of course, the incredible golf amenities. This is the Southern Highlands Preparatory School. They offer preschool all the way to middle school. And so, years 2 years old, 2 to 4 for the preschool daycare. You could do, half day, full day here, and then all the way to middle school. So being that it's a private school, classroom sizes are very small. They usually average anywhere ranges from 12 to 16 max. So we have 2 plazas within Southern Highlands, and this is called the Fire Station Plaza. It's a smaller one, but talking about preschool, they also have kids, and they have preschool here. We met up here at Perk Up Coffee. This is new, the Heavenly Pies pizza. You could order it to go. And then here in this plaza, just like a local shopping plaza.
Dry cleaning.
Yeah, dry cleaning, nails. I get my nails done here. It's the most not busy nail place within Southern Highlands. So I come here, there's Kumon. And then right here, there's a new French bakery coming soon. So I'm really excited about that because we definitely need more options for dining.
Sure. My daughter actually went to kids too. So yeah, it was
nice.
super convenient.
Yes.
Literally just minutes away from the house, drop them off and get to work.
Get to work. So there are 3 public elementary schools here in Southern Highlands. We just passed by Stuckey Elementary School. We have Frias Elementary and also Reese Elementary. There's one middle school, public school called Tarkanian Middle School, and then one high school called Desert Oasis High School. And behind me is Olympia Sports Park. It's one of the largest parks here in Southern Highlands, offering soccer fields, basketball courts, big play structure, lots of hiking trails, great for walks with your dogs. I take my puppy Roxy here all the time. And just to mention, there's 7 parks total in Southern Highlands. So Olympia Sports Park, Inzalaco Park, Goet Park, Somerset Hills Park, Rose Park, Jimmy Park, and Stonewater Park. So lots of options for walking, hiking, taking your dog out, lots of opportunities and lots of lush greenery here in Southern Highlands. So let's go check out the Olympia Sports Park. Hill right there, Sean. You could actually see the strip.
Yeah.
And you can see all the new construction going on in the country club.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, if you guys are down, I mean, we could hike it up there. Here.
Oh, man, look at that. Haven't been on a court in forever.
Yeah. Yeah, all the basketball courts. There's one at the Goet Park as well.
Yeah.
And the other day, my husband and I, we went shooting, But yeah, it finally opened up because it was locked for the longest time.
They didn't have the rims up and stuff too, huh?
Yep. Small little water play area for the kids. Nice play structure here.
Hey, this is nice.
Yeah. So over here, there's a trail that goes up to that gazebo over there. So that's like the beginner's hike, right? And then, when you like to explore, like, myself and my daughters, we go on the bigger hikes on the other side. And we've seen wild rabbits around, they're cute. It's like, don't make eye contact. We haven't seen any coyotes or anything like that so far, so. Yeah, during quarantine, we will always come here just, play soccer, just run around, walk the dog, get some fresh air.
No kidding.
But really nice. And then you can see from here, M Resort over there, our local casino. That's all opened up now. And then further down is the Raiders practice facility.
Some new construction.
New construction, yep. So those are all the country club new construction happening. All the custom lots. Yeah. So Leo, I hike all the way up there where you see the fences.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So there's like a trail over there. I know Sean doesn't want to do that today. But you could go all the way up there and see the strip view from the mountaintop. Yeah. Yeah. I do want to point out Glam, Parlor, and Big Frog. So they're both female owned.
Okay.
Owned and operated. Yeah. Which I like. And then, yeah, spaghetti western. Yeah.
Postmates from this place.
Yeah, so good. Chicken parm.
Rise and shine.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that one biscuit is so good.
At Rise and Shine?
Yeah.
Which one?
I think it's the one that they give you like cinnamon something.
Oh yeah, in the
cinnamon butter,
bun, yeah. For our final stop, we're here at the Southern Highlands Marketplace, and as you can see, there's a lot of options here. This plaza is anchored by the Smith and Starbucks and Walgreens, and they're all very busy. It's one of the busiest shopping centers here in Las Vegas. And then to end our tour today, we'll be having lunch at my favorite Mama Bird's Southern Kitchen. So Sean, for the statistics on the median price for Q1 in Southern Highlands, we're looking at about $432K. Can you talk to us about the financing of that?
Yeah. So interest rates, they've been super volatile lately, right? I mean, a lot of clients are still asking for the 2% range, which that's long gone. On average, we've been seeing a lot of 3.5 or so.
Okay.
Some people still, they're complaining that that's high, and I always tell them, historically speaking, when you
Yes.
look at interest rates, that is still an all-time low.
Yes, absolutely.
I always tell them, you know, when I bought my first house back in 2010 or so, my rate was almost 7%.
That is insane.
And you know, if you go
That's
ask some,
crazy.
depending on your age, right? Some of your parents, if they bought, they might have paid 18%
Wow.
for their home. So,
Wow.
historically speaking, 3.5% still an amazing rate. But I think it's one of those things that if you're shopping around looking for rates, you know, you have to shop your lender the same day.
Yes.
If you're taking a day or two to shop around to figure out who am I going to work with, that rate could easily expire. The market can change. So I always say, you know, having the best strategy is more important than looking at the rate,
Yes.
just because there's so many lenders out there, and you know, this isn't necessarily to badmouth them, but this is stuff that we see that they're giving bad information to their clients. You know, I had one agent that reached out for their own purchase that they were paying almost $30,000 to get a lower interest rate, which they weren't even aware of.
Wow.
So I think a lot of times when you chase that interest rate, you know, the lender, if they're not going to be, you know, completely transparent, they can hide fees or just not disclose things that you're not going to be privy to. And,
Yes.
and if you're not accustomed to purchasing homes, or even if your agent isn't that knowledgeable, that thing's going to slip by you and you're not going to know until the last minute. So you know, we talk about even in our videos, right? It's to work with professionals, especially in this market, work with guys that are actively doing deals and they're negotiating deals like you did for our client. Because if not, you know, speed's the name of the game
Yes.
these days, right? You're not going to get an offer accepted.
Yep. And again, you guys, you know, having a pre-qual letter is so important, especially right now when we are making offers, quick
Yeah.
decisions, and putting in multiple offers.
Yep.
And you know, that's what the seller is looking for. Number one, are they pre-qualified? You know, up to how much? Do they have a strong lender behind them?
Yep.
How good is the lender? Like, what's their background? What's their, you
Yep.
know, reviews? That's all very important right now.
Everything is super important. Like you said, all those things matter. And that's why, you know, for a lot of people that are shopping around, working with someone that's probably local is great. I mean, obviously great. You know, if you want to work with an online lender, an out-of-state lender, that's fine, but your shopping experience might be a little more difficult. And I've even talked to some clients that, you know, they want to use their friends or family with their purchase. And I've told them, you know, hey, if they're not actively doing deals today, you could be shopping for weeks or even months on end. So you really want to do your due diligence up front, right? Ask your agent, how many deals have you done in the last 30 days, 60 days? That's going to give you a good idea of how they can negotiate for you.
Yes.
And I think that's also another great question for a buyer to ask their agent is, what separates you from everybody else, and how can you help me negotiate to get my offer accepted?
Yes.
Because there's so many guys out there that, you know, if they're not doing a lot of deals, they're just going to tell you, you have to offer above list price, you can't ask for closing costs, you can't ask for this, you can't ask for that. And I mean, at the end of the day, are you just giving the seller what they want, or are you really negotiating? So
Yes.
I think all those things play a huge factor in, you know, helping get deals done today,
Yes.
right? And having a good partnership between the agent and the lender to get offers accepted.
Yes.
And that's probably the toughest thing today
Yes.
for anybody to do.
And just to add to that, I think communication is key. We obviously have a great communication. We're on it, you know,
Yeah.
even on the weekends, keeping each other posted on what's going on with our clients. But, you know, what differentiates me, for example, Sean, is number one, you know, my broker, Randy Char, has been in the industry for 25 years. He knows a lot of people.
Yep.
And networking and knowing and having that relationship with all the different listing agents and the brokers,
Absolutely.
critical right now, because
Huge.
obviously, you know, who do they want to work with? People that have the reputation and the experience, right? And so for me, you know, and you know, just give you an example. This past weekend, I was showing some clients 7 homes, you know, both in Summerlin, Henderson. They decided to make an offer in a Henderson home, and what set us apart was the relationship that you had with the listing agent, as
Yeah.
well as the communication I was providing the listing agent. Being on top of them, letting them know what's going on, you know, texting them, calling them. You know, now you have a strategy to do
Yeah.
video messages, you know, that's great. How can you put yourself and stand out
Yeah,
in this
absolutely.
competitive market?
And that's another thing too, you know, to your point, you hear all these horror stories, right, of people that have been shopping for months and can't get anything accepted, or a lot of clients that we talk to, they say, every offer or every house we see has multiple offers, or every house, ends up selling super quick.
Yes.
But again, that goes back to me, just the communication with the agent, right?
Yes.
Or being able to act on something that quickly. And,
Yes.
to your credit, right? We were up against multiple offers.
Yes.
And the client flew in for one weekend. You spend one day with them and put them in contract. So, there's ways to get things done, I feel,
Yes.
in this market. Like
Yes.
anything else, as
Yes.
busy as it may be, and as much that you can read online and what social media might tell you, the market's crazy and this and that, but there's always opportunity.
Yes.
And that's where I feel having a good team in place is, super important. And, you pay for that, right? To an extent.
Right.
So, if you're looking for the discount agent or the discount lender, yeah, that might work, but it might take you a longer period of time to get a deal
Right.
done, right? Than paying for some service and knowing that you have a great team. So
Yes. Yeah. I was just going to add, you touched on so many great points here. But again, it is a competitive market, and it is kind of like, the multiple offer situation is kind of very common right now.
Yeah.
But don't get discouraged. I tell all my clients and my buyers, don't get discouraged. That's just the current market right now.
Yeah.
We just need to navigate through that.
Yep.
And I'm by your side, letting you know, giving them as much information as I can from the seller's agent
Yeah.
to see what's important for the seller. That's the number one question I ask. The seller's agent. What's really important to them? What's their situation like? Do they
Yeah.
need a lease back? Do they want a fast closing? Are they relocating? Where are they going? All those information, is very critical in making
Yeah.
that decision and deciding what that package of the offer
Yep.
needs to be.
And I think a lot of people skip that because they automatically go to, I've got to be the highest price, right? I can't ask for anything, when you're skipping, I think, some of those key questions that, and I even say that to our clients too, it's not always necessarily being about the highest and best offer.
Right.
Sometimes you might have to be the most creative, sometimes it has to be the most flexible,
Yes.
or sometimes the seller just wants reassurance. If they've had a bad experience with a deal maybe falling out of escrow, right? That
Yes.
happens all the time.
All the time.
And a lot of it's going to come down to either the appraisal, right? Just not coming in at value.
Yes.
Or maybe the lender didn't do their job. I mean, we're saving deals. I get calls at least once a week from agents that can't close because their lender didn't know what they were doing, or they got bad information, and then they come to us, and we kind of have to break the news to them, either whether or not we can do it. But all of those things play a factor into getting an offer accepted. So I think it's just really educating, everyone that's watching this video, just know that yes, it's a tough market, but that doesn't mean that that's going to be your experience. You could go out the first day, fall in love with the house, and get your offer accepted, and you could be like, man, this is phenomenal. I would do this again.
Yep.
And you could talk to a friend, family member, or whoever, and they could tell you, I've been shopping for 3 months, can't find a house. This is the worst time to buy a house. So, I think everyone's experience is going to be a little different, and take that into account, right? Don't just generalize because you heard a horror story, because you might use a different realtor, you might use a different lender,
Right.
and you could certainly have a different experience. So I think the best thing you can do is, when you shop around, ask the right questions. Get to know who you're going to work with. Make that decision, as to who you want to hire and how you want to work with them, versus, some kind of gimmick or something you might see online or social media that makes you call somebody.
Yep. So what did you all think about the video? What are your comments about Southern Highlands? Love to hear from you. If you need any recommendations, or if you're interested in possibly moving here or interested in a home here, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is below. And Sean, any last words?
Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. We took you guys into some cool neighborhoods, some cool parts of town that I haven't even been in. So thanks, Kaori, for sharing that with us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if we can help you guys with your relocation, that's what Kaori specializes in. So thanks for watching.
So if you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware of my weekly content. Thank you again for watching. This is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist from Southern Highlands.